Alright, here we are for round 1 of the sealed match of Star Wars The Gathering. As you saw during the deck building section, I'm playing kind of 4-color droids and spaceships, and from the same sealed pool, Abby and I built a Naya Monsters deck.
We sure did.
That's what we'll be facing off against her. We'll see which is the superior build from that sealed pool.
Mine, obviously.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so this is my opening hand here. I like it. I mean, we have most of our colors. We're missing black, but we have Jedi Holocron, which also does not give us black, but whatever. But we have a 2-drop. 3-drop with TIE Fighter. We have a Swarm Disguise for a 4-drop if we get black. We have a removal spell, so I'm feeling pretty good. So you like your opening hand too, Abby?
Yes, I do.
Alright, cool. So we'll just play Jungle Village and pass the turn.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think we're going to crack this just yet, because we don't know if we want white or red just yet. I mean, we have Revenge in our hand, but we'll see what happens. So
you go.
Alright, so we will untap and draw, and we get Maintenance Droid. Ooh, okay. So that's kind of cool. We will, however, we can't play that this turn. We're going to go ahead and play Jedi Holocron and pass the turn. So Maintenance Droid, pretty good. You can add or remove repairs counters on your things. So if you want things to come into play faster, or if you're not ready for them just yet, then you can do that. And we're just going to go ahead and add a counter to our Jedi Holocron here. And Abby passes?
Sure do.
Alright, so untap, draw. Ooh, alright, nice. That's a great draw. So we have 3 mana available. We can play this. Actually, we have 4 mana, but no black, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to get up to that guy. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play our island, and then we will tap all of them, and we'll play Tri-Fighter. So it's a 2/2 with Spaceflight and Repair 3, so then we'll pass the turn. And yeah, so I mean, we could have cracked this for red, but I think we're going to get a white for it now, and I'm kind of glad we didn't crack it for red at the very beginning. So probably get a white with this, and next turn, if we add 2 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll have 5 mana. So if we draw land, we could cast this. But Abby casts Massive Swarm.
Hey, there's no time like dinner time.
Good flavor text. So yeah, it seems like a good one. Can't really do much. Can't block or be blocked by it, but we'll see what happens. All right, during your end step, we will add another charge counter. We'll untap, draw, and ooh, yes, we draw planes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yep, I think we're going to go ahead and do this. So let me just... Oh, no, we don't have black. Oh, we don't have black to cast the Trade Federation. My bad. So we do need black, unfortunately.
Oh, bummer.
That is a bummer. So yeah, we can cast this guy. We can't cast either of these because we need black. This does not make black. This doesn't either. All right, well, we'll just go ahead and we'll attack first. Take 2 in space.
Sure will, because I have nothing with Spaceflight.
Down to 18. And we'll go ahead and cast Maintenance Droid. Doesn't really do much right now, and we'll pass the turn. So that's kind of unfortunate, because we need black for our 2 bombs here, and we might end up using this at some point, but hopefully we don't have to use it right now, because I'd rather not use it to kill a massive swarm or whatever. So I think we'll crack this for red at the end of turn. Get, Wookiee Mystic. So that's a good one. Wow, nice. We might have to take care of that somehow. Alright, you coming in for beats?
Of course.
Alright, we take 1, 2, 3.
Alright. Fast turn.
Alright, so during your end step, we're going to crack this. Going to view our library, get a mountain. And again, we're getting, not only does that get a land out of our deck, so that way we can, hopefully get closer to drawing, the swamp that we wanted, but it also turns on our revenge, so. Alright, cool. So now, I mean, I'd really like to use this to kill this, because this thing can get out of hand pretty quickly. But at the same time, I also just kind of really want to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just do that. So we're going to do all this to cast Trade Federation Battleship. We'll remove 1 counter from here, just to add, a blue. So this thing's pretty good. Gives all our droids +1/+1. We can tap it to create some more droids. So that means this guy's a 3/3 now, and this guy's a 2/3.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, why don't we get in with some damage?
Yikes. Alright, so the droid doesn't have Spaceflight, but it's a 2/2 now, right?
The droid is a 2/3.
2/3. Okay, and that's a 3/3. Alright, so I will take
5.
5, okay.
Down to 13. Alright, and we'll pass turn to you. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this now. So we've got one of the bombs in our deck out, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Next turn we can cast this. Even if it dies, we can still create an army. And worst comes to worst, we have this if something goes wrong. So, see what Abby can muster up this turn. Oh my goodness, it's another massive swarm.
Yes, baby, but it's a 4/4.
It's a 4/4, okay, since it came into play with Wookiee Mystic. Alright, yeah, that's a big guy. Trade Federation blocks it though, so not too concerned. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I was
My
gonna
bad.
say.
It's in space. Gotta remember, it's in space.
Alright, well, I'm gonna come in for the beats, even though, you know.
Alright, so I take 3. 1, 2, 3, down to 14.
Mm-hmm. And enter.
Okay, so don't think we need to do anything. Untap, draw. Nice, another swamp. So I don't think there's any reason for us to keep lands in hand that I can think of. So Abbey just has a 4/4. Yeah, alright, well, let's go with the one that she can't block. We'll attack with the 3/3 in space.
Alright.
Down to 10. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will cast Swarm the Skies to create 3 1/1 black Starship artifact creature tokens.
Ooh.
So let's see if we can create these tokens. Starship, color black, 1/1. Alright, so we didn't get the picture, but these guys have spaceflight. It's important to remember, and they are black. Alright, and yeah, we can do this ability anytime, so we'll just go ahead and pass the turn. Alright, so this turn, Abbey still has her 4/4. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, so she can't monstrosity them yet. Oh, 6 mana. Okay, getting closer. I mean, we might just kill her in the air, though, pretty quickly, so I'm not that concerned. And we can make our 2/2 droids anytime by just tapping, which seems kind of insane, so we'll see what happens.
It does. Let's see here. So. Ha 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 ha!
Ooh, the Bantha Herd. Alright, so that was one of the reasons why, you know, we were tempted to go white in that deck originally, so yeesh, that's a pretty good one. So next turn, Abbey can tap white, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just make 4 in monstrosity for that. That's pretty good. We still got a lot of guys coming in space, though, so I'm not too concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, coming in for attacks, or?
Yep, coming in for the beats, because I can't do anything else.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll come in for the beats for 7.
And your main phase?
No, in my attack phase.
Alright, well, during your attack phase, we will tap our Trade Federation and create some droids. So let's create some droid. I believe these guys will come up as the correct token. Hey! Alright, so we create another one. So we have 2 droids, and they both get +1/+1, so they are, together they are 4/4. So I think we will block your 4/4 with both of them.
Okay, so you take 3?
Take 3.
Okay.
Wow, you didn't have a trick or anything?
No?
Uh-oh. Bad attack.
Was I supposed to have a trick?
Well, I mean, I guess you gotta power through my guy, but I don't know. Alright, we'll see, we'll see.
Oh, it's okay.
So what do you got? A shock herd.
Yep.
Alright, fair
It's a
enough.
herd of shocks.
A herd of shocks. When it dies, you can get a creature card back. You get that massive swarm back, maybe. Alright, you all set?
Yeah, I'm all set. I wonder what noise a shock makes.
So this Bantha Herd is currently a 3/3, right?
Yes.
So I'm tempted to kill it with this, but at the same time, I don't really want to get rid of my Tri-Fighter. My maintenance droid isn't really doing much, though, and this is like the only way I can see us losing. And we'd get the +4/+0 bonus since we lost life this turn. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to cast Revenge, and I'm going to have my maintenance droid fight your Bantha Herd. So it's already a 2/3, and then it becomes a 6/3, so they kill each other.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
All right. And again, you know, the reason I did that is because I think we're pretty much in control of this game, and I just don't want the Bantha Herd making an army, and then that army, like, killing us out of nowhere. So, all right, so we'll go to attacks. Attack with our Tri-Fighter. Take 3. Oh, and our starships. My bad. Boom. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unfortunately.
All right, and I guess we might as well play this. No reason not to, and end the turn.
All right.
We still have our Trade Federation battleship. You better have a removal spell for this thing. And even if you do, we're still getting droids.
Oh, I know.
All right, so it seems like Abbey either has to kind of like win this turn or somehow kill our guy, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Ooh, battle tactics. Well, that's one step toward winning this turn, I guess. So all you guys get +2/+1 and gain lifelink. So that'll give you a little bit of life buffer. I don't know why battle tactics is on the battlefield. I guess that makes sense flavor-wise.
Well, it's there because it's there till end of turn.
Sure, whatever. All right, so
it's a reminder for me.
Are you attacking? I would assume so.
I kind of have to.
I can't really block with this thing, but I can tap it to make some droids. And so this thing is currently, so everybody gets +2/+1, so this is a 5/4, and this is a 3/3. So 5/4 and 3/3. So we'll go ahead and we'll double block the 5/4.
Okay.
Is that okay? And then we take 3?
Yep, and I gain 8.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, and then you go up to 12. So that's a bit of a buffer for Abbey. Maybe she'll be able to, I assume you're like buffering your life total, maybe trying to stall and draw a removal spell or something. You don't have to give away your strategy, of course.
Yes, of course. It's all a secret, but you may be close.
Yep, and then also, yeah, your massive swarm is gone. So, all right. Have anything else this turn?
Oh boy. This is going to be a tough one. Nope.
All right, cool. So we will untap and draw. And, ooh, nice. That's a good one. So we'll go to our attacks, and we'll attack with our starships and our tri-fighter in the air for 6.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Take 6.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm just trying to see, is there any way we can lose this game? Because we're at 8, and if we cast this, then we lose a life. I think we're fine. So we will cast Bib Fortuna.
Oh, boy.
So when it comes into play, we can search our library for a card. We'll lose a life already. So let's view our library. I mean, Star Destroyer is nice, but Star Destroyer doesn't really... Well, I guess I want something that would be able to, like, just block. Ooh, that one would be nice. Do we have anything in the green? We do, but... I think... Yeah, we'll just get Star Destroyer, whatever. So we'll put it in our hand for now, and then we'll shuffle our library, and then we will move to the top of our library. All right, and then we'll pass turn to you.
Okay.
So if Bib Fortuna gets killed during our next turn, then we have to remember we shuffle our library and we don't get that Star Destroyer. So he probably doesn't want to block or anything. All right, so Abby's tapping some mana. We got something that'll stop our army in the air. Maybe? No? All right, what do you got? Rage and Reek.
Rage and Reek.
All right, fair enough. And he comes to play with a +1/+1, right?
Sure does.
Because of Wookiee. Assuming you're not attacking this turn?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, well, I will go ahead and make some droids during your end step.
Oh my god.
Add another thing to Jedi Holocron. Dun dun dun. And then we will untap, draw. Hey, look at that, it's a Star Destroyer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Star Destroyer.
Alright, you know what?
Bum, ba, bum.
I think we're
Go to
good
attacks.
here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Is this game over, Abby?
Oh my god.
I don't think we need to attack with the droids, so.
Whoops. Alright, I think it's over, ain't you?
Yeah, I think it's long over. Okay, good. Wow, so droids took down game 1. We'll see what happens in game 2, though. Let's check out the sideboard real quick. So we have this guy that exiles enchantments. Doesn't seem great. Artifacts. I don't think we saw any artifacts from you. More artifact destruction. This is kind of anti-removal spell, but I didn't see much removal from Abbey either. So yeah, I think our deck is good as it is. We'll see if we need to make any changes next round, though. All right, here we are for round 2 of 4-color droids versus Naya monsters. So this is my opening hand. I'll be on the draw this game. We're missing some colors, but we do have a holocron here, which adds white and blue. Which adds which adds blue, which is one of the colors we're missing, aside from red as well. We do have a double red card in our hand, but you know this card is good at any point in the game, so we'll get there. We'll get there. We also have this guy that reduces our droid spells, and we have a droid. So yeah, seems pretty good to me.
Hey.
You hand good too, Abby?
Oh, it's bomb.
All right, well go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right, here we go.
So we're definitely going to start with this, so we can play our blue, and then we can cast this guy.
Say go.
Go into this, and we'll see what happens. So, untap, draw. Ooh, nice. Bib Fortuna. It's pretty good last game. We'll pass. Hopefully we don't have to use him to get a land or something, but worst comes to absolute worst, then we will. But, again, hopefully it does not come to that. Alright, so Abby has a plains, and anything this turn? Ooh.
Holocron.
Ooh, a holocron of her own. Alright, so feel free to tap that anytime you want. And
oh, I will. Believe you me, I'll tap that.
So we will untap, draw, and ooh, another double blue. Alright, so our mana's getting a little bit bad here, but no fear, we have a holocron to the rescue. And then we'll pass turn.
Okay, well during your end step, I will put a counter on mine.
Alright, well I'll just add a counter on mine while you're doing that too.
Hey, don't copy me.
Go ahead. So next turn we'll have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. We Can't cast this because we don't have double blue unless we draw an island. Can't cast this. Can't cast this. So I think we'll probably be going with this guy. Because again, I want to wait as long as possible to cast this. Ooh, Massive Swarm. Jeez. That's a beater.
It's getting massive over here.
All right, so we will untap, draw. Oh, we drew a mountain. Well, we don't have double red, so that's unfortunate. But we will play this. And then we'll tap this for a blue, remove a counter. And we'll play... We'll use this, and we'll play the Scrap Worker, and then we'll pass turn. So the reason we're playing this guy is that way next turn, it'll allow us to play Droideka, which blocks this thing pretty well. So not too concerned about that. I am more concerned about us not having double red for this and not having double blue for this. So it's just kind of stranding stuff in our hand. But if we whiff for another few turns on land, then I think we'll just use this guy to get double, either a mountain or island, depending on what we need.
Alright, well, I'm going to come in for some beats.
Alright, yep. 1, 2, 3. Down to 17.
Pass turn.
Okay, so I will untap, draw, Swarm the Skies. That's a good one. Not right now, though. So Droid spells cost 1 less, so that means we will tap 4 and cast Droideka.
Droideko.
And we'll just charge this thing up and pass turn. Actually, we will attack with our 1/2.
Okay, I'll
so you take 1.
Yep.
Alright, and pass turn to you. Add our counter to this. So Droideka is pretty cool. It's kind of like a mini Spellskite. You can change the target of spells to it. It costs 3 instead of 1 Phyrexian blue, which is a huge difference, obviously. But right now we just want him for a blocker on Massive Swarm to buy us some time and smooth out our mana and get to our bigger things.
Alright, so I'm going to remove a counter from my holocron.
Okay, what do you add?
Green.
Green, alright. So you need a double green. And it's Ewok Fire Dancers. All right,
yes, mama.
This thing schooled us during the exhibition matches, so we'll see what happens this time around.
That Droideka, that is just
so fragile.
Annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying, but all right, you all set?
Yes, I'm set.
Okay, cool. So we will untap, draw. Plains is fine. It's not exactly what we're looking for, though. I really want to use Bib Fortuna to search up a I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was the thing that produces droids, and I think that costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana.
That's the Trade Federation.
The Trade Federation. Thank you. You know my deck better than I do. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and cast Bib Fortuna. We'll pay our life, search our library. And where is this? Trade Federation Battleship. So put it in our hand just temporarily, and then we will move to the top of our library. So next turn, we can cast that. And I really don't want to use this just to create these things right now. I'd rather have the mana next turn to do that. So we will go ahead and pass turn.
All right, pass it over to me.
And once we get that guy going, I think it's just we have inevitability. We'll just create so many droids that, unless Abbey kills it, the turn it comes down or the turn afterward, then I'm really not that concerned because we'll just create a giant droid army, and it'll even pump up our Droideka right here. So maybe we'll be able to get and start attacking. We'll see.
Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna go to my end step because there's really nothing else I can do here this turn.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna tap and add a counter to my Jedi Holocron.
As will I. All right, so we will untap, draw. What a surprise! It's Trade Federation Battleship. So. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, remove a counter for a blue, and we'll cast Trade Federation Battleship.
Oh boy.
And that makes our Droideka 4/7. I still think we want to keep it back on defense because this thing has spaceflight. That means it can't block these. These guys can't attack. So we'll pass turn, and hopefully we'll just start pumping out some droids.
Hey. So during your end step, I'm gonna be a little tricky here, and I'm gonna play EMP Blast.
Ooh.
On your Trade Ship Federation.
Oh, all right. So that's what you were saving all that mana for. So
yeah.
You're going to exile Trade Ship Federation,
yep.
So it gets exiled, and then it taps all other artifacts.
It sure does.
Oh, geez, that's gross. Okay, well, go ahead.
All right, now it's my turn.
Let's get that EMP blast in your graveyard at some point.
No, it stays, baby.
So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate because we weren't putting all of our eggs in that basket, but we did give up Bib Fortuna's way to give us another red, or double blue. So now that's kind of a beating. Let's see what happens next. All right, so Abby's coming in for attacks.
Coming in for all the beats.
Let's see here. So you have this guy with trample, can pump. You have this guy with monstrosity who you can't pump. I'm just wondering if we should double block with these two to kill off one of them, because we're really far behind. We don't have our double red, we don't have our double blue, and these things, even if we cast them, they can't block anything. So yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. The only question is, do we block the massive swarm, who can become bigger later with monstrosity, or this one who can pump itself? Although Abbey doesn't have much red at the moment.
I don't have any red at the moment.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we'll double block massive swarm here. And we'll take the 3 from Ewok Fire Dancers. Does that sound good to you, or do you have something else?
That's fine.
Okay, so they kill each other and I take 3?
Yeah.
Alright, down to 13. These guys down, massive swarm down. All set? Again, maybe that was bad. I really wanted to keep... Oh, Bib Fortune died, so I need to shuffle my deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on that.
I wanted to keep this guy out, but, you know, we have a lot of mana right now, so I don't think it makes a huge difference anyway. I'd rather just stay alive, so... Oh, no! Bantha Herd! Yikes.
Bantha what? Bantha what?
Bantha heard some bad things about you.
What?
Alright, all set?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap, draw... Security Droid. Okay, that's fine. It's much better when we have this thing out, but that thing's gone. Can't live in the past.
No, you can't.
So, I guess what we'll do is... we can't really attack, because then that just leaves us open to getting whacked from these things. So, I guess we'll just play... First, we'll play Swarm the Skies. Make some... Whoops, not not droids. We'll make some... What are they called? Starship? Alright, we'll try TIE Fighter this time. And
Yeah,
see
try
if
TIE Fighter, see if it works.
TIE Fighter.
Oh, maybe it doesn't.
Let's see. Well, what color were they? Sorry about this. So, black. Okay. So, create token. TIE Fighter. Black. 1/1.
Oh, hey!
It worked this time. Okay, cool. So now we have our TIE Fighters. We're going to depend on them to kind of win the game for us, and then we'll tap 2 more mana for Security Droid, which gets us a droid. So I'll go ahead and make, what is it, a 1/1 colorless droid. Oh man, so many tokens.
Get out of here with all these tokens, brother.
Alright, cool. And can we attack? You know, Abby's at 19, we're at 13. I don't think we can really attack here, because if we attack, then she can bring back with this, and our TIE Fighters can't block, and we can't even block here. So yeah, I'll just pass turn. Go ahead.
Okay, alright. Well, during your end step, I will tap my Jedi Holocron and add a counter.
Makes sense. So Abby's missing red, which is good, but she's only going to be missing it for so long. She's drawing a card every turn, so we gotta hopefully start getting in for some damage with our TIE Fighters while we can. Alright, so Abby's coming in for attacks.
Coming in for the beats, friend.
Alright, so we gotta remember that this thing can monstrosity. So right now it can monstrosity for 1, 2, 3, 4 to create 4, and it'd become a 6/6, and this is a 3/3 that can't pump itself. Yikes, 6/6A. So even if we block 1, 2, 3, all of our guys, because these guys can't block, they have spaceflight, we still couldn't kill this. So that's not cool. So Ewok Fire Dancers coming in is a bit interesting though. So I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But I guess we will just go ahead and take Abby's fall into her trap is what I'm trying to say, and we'll block this Bantha Herd with a droid here so we take less damage. So, are you gonna monstrous, or you got a trick, or what are you gonna do?
Alright, so actually, yeah, I don't have any tricks here.
What? You're not even gonna monstrous?
No!
Okay, so Ewok Fire Dancers dies.
Yes.
My droid dies. No damage. Okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Really suspicious.
Oh, is something a little fishy over here?
Something's very fishy.
Oh, okay.
All set?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever, swamp, that's not really what we needed. Charge up our holocron just to make ourselves feel good. And I guess we'll go to attacks. We'll get in with the TIE Fighters, and I guess we might as well attack with Droideka as well. And because even if Abbey attacks with this next turn, then we'll still have the security droid to chump block it, since I wouldn't block with the Droideka anyway. So, alright, do you have... what's going on here?
Oh, I'll show you.
Oh no, what's
Tap
this?
for 1.
So 1 mana from the Jedi holocron?
Yes.
Okay. Something for 5 then. What is it going to be?
Ta-da!
Oh, the Millennium Falcon. Oh, God. All right, so this flash and space flight. So that means it can't block our Droideka, but it can block a TIE fighter.
It sure can. So I will block one.
All right, and you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
All right, TIE fighter down. And I guess, yeah, we still can't cast this. Still don't have the double blue for this, so we'll pass turn. Okay. So our mana is really kind of hurting us this game. If we could draw another red, that would be fantastic. Because this Millennium Falcon getting in the air for 5 could be an issue. All right, so what's it going to be?
Coming in for beats, brother.
Coming in. Okay. So 5 in space and 2 on the ground. Again, this thing can monster us for 1, 2, 3, 4 currently. And security droid's not really doing too much, so I think we'll just chump block here and we'll take 5 in space.
Sure.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to 8. Security droid. Again, so when it dies, it's supposed to go to the graveyard, but we can't put counters on things in the graveyard, so I'm just going to put it here, and we will put 3 repair counters on it. And just ignore this arrow until the end of Abby's turn. All right, you have anything else? No?
No, that's it.
All right, so we will untap, upkeep, remove a counter, draw. Oh, finally. Okay, good.
No, what'd you get?
I got a mountain. So, I mean, I'd like to cast... So Abby did nothing last turn. That means she's probably planning on monstrosing this thing rather than having a trick up. Because if she had a trick up, then she probably would have saved her Ewok Fire Dancers or something, I have to imagine. So I'm just going to take the chance that she doesn't have a trick here, and I'm going to play Crossfire on Millennium Falcon to deal 4 damage, and then 2 damage to you. Is that okay? You don't sound too happy.
Oh, I'm upset about that. All right, yeah, I have to take it.
All right, so you're down to 12, Millennium Falcon down. So again, the reason we did that is because I did that right now during our main phase before attacks is because I wanted to know if it was going to be safe to attack with our TIE fighters. And it is. The question is, do we attack with Droideka? Abby can monstrous this thing, and then she'll make 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes. Next turn she's attacking for 6 plus those. I don't think we can afford to attack. So yeah, we'll just attack with 2 TIE fighters and hope for a miracle.
Okay.
So down to 10?
Yep.
Alright, and then we'll go to our end step, and I guess...
We're gonna mess everything up here.
Mess everything up? Gonna make a lot of Tusken Raider tokens?
Of course!
Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so, there's the first Tusken Raider. So Abby's monstrosing for 1, 2, 3, for 4. So she'll create 4 and then put 4 +1/+1 counters on Bantha Herd. Oh boy, so that's a 6/6. So actually, are we just dead here? Yeah, I think I miscounted on the tokens because Abby's coming in for 6, so we'll have to chump block with Droideka and take 4. Otherwise, if we block a token, then we'll just take 9 and die. So that's not really ideal. Oh man, we were doing so good, but then as soon as you destroyed our Trade Federation, it was just all downhill from there.
Hey man, somebody had to do it.
Alright, so I assume you're coming in for attacks?
Yes, but before that...
Oh no.
What?
More stuff? What do you got?
You gotta discuss this stuff. You know, you gotta have some tactics before
battle
you
tactics.
attack.
Alright, so +2, +1, and gain light. Alright, we're just dead. Because even if I block the biggest guy, we're still going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, game over.
Alright.
Wow. Alright, man. So I think we mostly fell victim to our mana that game. We just didn't have the double blue, double red when we really needed it. So, and I'd be destroying our Trade Federation battleship with the EMP pulse out of your sideboard.
Yes,
yeah,
it was beautiful.
Good sideboarding. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can take it back in round 3. Alright, here we are for the 3rd and final round of 4-color droids versus Naya monsters. This is my opening hand. I had to mulligan. We had no lands in our opener. But this time we have most of our colors. We have all of them. We have white, blue, black, and red. We just don't have the double black for Repurpose. Repurpose is like one of the best cards in our deck. Again, it's the, one of the reasons we went with this deck. And so we will scry. Oh, and there's a swamp on top. Oh, God. So it's like, I want to keep that for Repurpose, but at the same time, I don't because I want to draw some action, but I guess we'll keep it there for now. Alright, so Abby, you keep in your hand?
Of course.
Alright, so we will play Jungle Village. I'll just play that in case, we
Jungle Village.
We decide that we don't want that black thing after all.
Village.
I don't see that happening after turn 1, but you never know. Now we have the option to fetch it away. So see what happens.
Go.
Alright, so we'll just go ahead and draw that swamp, play it, and pass turn.
Oh my gosh.
So hopefully we want to get full value off these repurposes, so hopefully we get guys that we can block with, and we'll go from there. So let's see here. This king can get Jedi Holocron, good stuff. So our jungle village, we don't have green, so you can either get red or white. We currently don't have any white in our hand, but we might need double red if we draw the double red removal spell, so I don't want to crack it just yet, even though it would reduce our chances of drawing a land. Go ahead and pass. We drew a Revenge, another removal spell, but one that requires creatures, so not looking so great over here.
Okay, so during your end step, I'm going to tap my Jedi Holocron for 1.
Yeah, these Holocrons have been very good. I mean, they're obviously not great, but in this set that's so heavy on multicolor, and where you're really rewarded for going multicolor, you get much stronger cards. They're pretty good at doing what they do. Just every other turn getting a mana it's not bad. Oh, you are kind of forest flooded over here, though.
Hey, it's good to have land.
It's good to have land.
I'll tap and remove a counter for white.
Uh-oh. All right. Not happy to hear that, but whatever.
Hey, stuff, it happens. Don't worry.
Stuff gets cast.
Womp womp.
Oh, it's the Womp Rat. Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Getting wompy on your way.
Fair enough. All set?
Oh,
Alright, so we will untap, draw. Hopefully we don't draw land. Ooh, alright, so I'm glad we didn't croc this yet because we might need our double red at some point. So we'll go ahead and play our red and we'll pass the turn.
What are you doing?
I don't think we want to kill this right now because, Womp Rat's it seems like it's one of the weaker cards. It's even weaker than Massive Swarm, which is just the 3/3 for 3.
Hey, don't be digging on Womp Rat, man.
Well, we'll see. I really just want a creature, even just a crappy creature to chump block and gain us some life that we can repurpose back and get more value, so.
Alright, yeah, so I'm going to go to my tech phase, and we're going to come in for some beats.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, down to 17.
Oh, yes.
All set?
Yep, your turn.
Alright, so I still don't think we need to use this to get the double red because I don't want to kill Womp Rat right now, so we're going to give it probably one more turn to see if we draw something, because if we draw a white card, then I want to be able to cast it, but we drew Sith Ruins, so it's all for naught. So we will pass.
Sith Ruins.
Sith Ruins will obviously get us the double red we need, and then we can get white with this. And I think we'll definitely do that during Abbey's end step. It means if we draw our Calamari dude, that draw the double blue guy, then we won't be able to cast him. But again, I would rather just get the 2 cards out of our deck that are dead draws right now, the Plains and the Mountain, rather than the 1 draw in our deck, the Mon Calamari, that punishes us for making that. So chances are we'll get punished, but we'll see what happens.
Alright, so actually, we're in the forest. You gotta have some forest friends.
Oh no, Ewok ambush.
Yes.
So 2 1/1 green Ewok. Man, there's a lot of 1/1. There was the 1/1 Ewoks, the 1/1 Tusken Raiders, the 1/1 droids, the 1/1 TIE fighters. There's a lot of different 1/1 tokens. Which
Yeah.
It's in one way it's kind of cool and flavorful, but in another way it's like I'm glad we're playing on the computer where it automatically generates, the correct tokens for us. And that's
so cute.
That is kind of a cute token. So these guys have haste.
They do. So I'm gonna go to my attack phase.
And attack with all of them?
Yes, I'm coming in for 5.
So now's the time when I would crossfire this, but we didn't get the mana. Alright, so I will take 3 damage down to 1, 2, 3. I think for some reason my life total was wrong, so I'm down to 14.
Oh, did you take the Ewok damage?
Oh yeah, 1, 2. My bad. Down to 12.
Don't be cheating over there.
Keeping track of life totals is hard, guys.
Yeah, apparently.
Because we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, so 8 total. Yep, makes sense.
Alright. Well,
all set?
Yeah, I'm
then we're getting beat down. So again, we're going to crack this for a plains, and we're going to crack this for a mountain. So let's just go ahead and view our library.
There's a lot of crack over there.
There is a lot. So we'll get our tap plains, tap the mountain, then we'll go to untap, draw, and of course, our deck hates us. The 1 card in our deck that we can't cast. Okay, fair enough. So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abbey has 5 mana next turn, and we already saw Millennium Falcon out of her, so I think we're going to go ahead and cast Crossfire right now, so that way she can't give it hexproof. Even though I'd love to blow her out by her doing Monstrosity and then we kill it in response, I don't think she's going to do that, because last turn you could have cast Monstrosity on this thing and made it bigger, but you didn't. You chose to do this instead, which means, we haven't done anything this game. We probably have removal in our hand and you're playing around it.
Yeah.
So we'll
I'm not that stupid.
Oh, that's just to mean we're going to crossfire the Womp Rat now. So is that fine?
Unfortunately.
And you take 2 damage down to 18.
Yeah.
And we'll pass the turn to you.
Okay, so during your end step, I'm going to add another counter to this guy.
Yep, makes sense. So
yes.
Again, our deck gave us the 1 card that we can't cast and the 1 card that punishes us for cracking the Sith Ruins for the not blue, but again, it's kind of our fault for playing a 4-color deck without a ton of mana fixing. We only have the 4 lands here and then the 3 holocrons, which seemed like enough, but the holocrons don't produce black either, so whatever. Alright, so do you have something to do, Abby, before attacks here, or are you just coming in for some Ewok beatdowns?
I think that I am just going to come in for some Ewok beats. I mean, nothing better, right?
That's debatable. So I guess we'll take 2 down to 10. Mm-hmm. So I'm just checking my graveyard, making sure we don't have any creatures here. Of course we don't. I really don't want to have to just repurpose an Ewok, but and you're passing? Oh no.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. We'll untap, draw. Oh, thank you, deck. Oh, thank you so much. So we'll cast Island, and Swamp. We'll tap this way so at least we have Revenge up and cast Mon Calamari Initiate. Comes into play, we draw a card. Ooh, okay, that's not so great at this point in the game, but whatever. And I guess we will pass the turn to you.
All right. Well,
you got anything to do with all that mana? A Millennium Falcon, perhaps?
Don't you wish? No, I'm actually just going to tap this for another
really?
counter. Yeah.
What's in you have 5 cards in hand. What's going on?
Oh, I wonder.
Let's see. And you have access to all your colors. You have white, red, and green.
Maybe.
You have just a bunch of sideboard cards in your hand?
I don't know what I have in my hand. You don't know.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Don't worry about it.
I'm plenty worried about it.
Things are coming. Don't you worry. All right. So let's see here. We got this.
5 mana. Okay.
Kia
di Mundi. Barf. So he comes into play. You put a +1/+1 on both your Ewoks.
Yep.
So 2/2s. Yuck. And you can meditate him back to your hand.
Yes.
Yikes. All right. Well, this isn't as bad as it looks. So I assume.
Is it?
I assume. Well, you're coming in for attacks, right?
Well, yeah.
All right. I mean, it's bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as it could be. So we'll definitely block an Ewok, and we'll take 2, right?
Yeah.
Down to 8.
And your Initiate's dead.
Initiate's dead, but we do have a repurpose. So that means next turn we can repurpose Kia di Mundi and get him back. So
I will go ahead and pass on to you.
All right. So we will untap, draw. Good. Now we're getting all the islands we could ever want. So we'll tap double. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we will repurpose. We will destroy Kia di Mundi.
Oh no!
And get back our Mon Calamari Initiate. All right, so Kia di Mundi down. We get this thing. We're still going to be. Actually, now that I think about it, we probably should have. As bad as it feels, I'll go ahead and pass to Abby while I'm talking about this. But as bad as it would feel to do, when she cast Dia di Mundi, in response, we probably should have used Revenge and had our Mon Calamari Initiate fight one of the Ewoks when it was still a 1/1. That way we wouldn't have to take this additional 2 damage right here. And then next turn we could cast this guy and he would be on an empty board potentially. But right now, as it stands, we're going to cast him and we're just going to have to trade with the Ewok. So we'll see if it comes into play and if it ends up hurting us. This is also not looking so great right now. I don't think there's any way for us to gain life. So until we get onto a more stable board, I don't see us casting this.
We're going to bring out our Shackherd.
All right, Shackherd. 1/2, when it dies, you can get a creature back. Oh, God. So you can get back Kia di Mundi, probably, is what you'd get. That's
probably.
kind of unfortunate.
Alright, so I'm going to declare my attacker.
Alright, so Ewok's coming in. Alright, yep. Oh, no, what's this? What's all this?
What is all this? Primal Instinct.
Oh, God. Alright, so you're going to put a +1/+1 on the Ewok.
Yep.
So that makes it a 3/3. And then you double the counters, so now it has a total of 4 counters on it. So, so it's a 5. Oh, yeah, we definitely should have cast Revenge. Now this thing's just sitting in our hand. Oh, this is bad. And this thing's going to be a 5/5 that we're going to have to cast this on it. Oh, that's just bad. All right, so we take 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barf. All right. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Those Ewoks, man, we're just like the Empire. We're up here with our Star Destroyers and our Trade Federation ships.
Yeah, and you're just not thinking anything at all about those
very
little Ewoks.
flavorful mistakes.
Yes.
TIE Bomber's okay, but we can't really do that right now. We need to just get rid of this 5/5 or else it's going to kill us, unfortunately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repurpose. We'll destroy your Ewok. We don't get a creature back, so yep.
Oh, that's so rude.
Well, Ewok did plenty of damage, and we couldn't keep up a black to cast TIE Bomber because we needed the double black. And yeah, there's not much else we can do past the turn.
Okay, well.
Oh no, we're gonna get killed by a shocker.
Well, I'm gonna add another counter at the end of that turn.
Yep, sounds good. Might as well. Oh boy. If we manage to come back, it'll be a miracle. So next turn, though, we can play the Mon Calamari, and we can play the TIE Fighter.
We'll tap that
We'll
for
see what
white.
happens. All right, tapping for white. Not liking the sound of that.
White.
Oh no, is this going to be your double white Bantha Herd? Oh no, it's something even worse. What is it? Battle. Oh no! +2/+1 in lifelink makes it a 3/3.
Yeah, you're just straight up dead, dude.
If you could see my face right now. Yep. I take 3 and I'm dead. Wow, what were we going to draw? TIE Fighter.
Nothing that was going to save you, that's for sure.
All right, yep, we concede. Wow. So, I mean, that was a big mistake on our part, not casting, the Revenge right then and there to take care of the Ewok. But we were just like, oh, it's a 1/1 Ewok, who cares? But then... yeah, we should have really known that Abby's deck could take advantage of the +1/+1 counters.
Of course.
So, what did you think about that match, Abby?
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I think that was a lot more fun than our exhibition matches.
Yeah, this one, I feel like it was a lot easier to show like the fluidity of the mechanics and how, from the sealed pool they work together. Honestly, because I had a lot of stuff with counters and +1/+1 counters and especially with Primal Instinct and as we just saw with battle tactics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the games were much better. Even though again it's a very small sample size, we only did 3 exhibitions and we've only done 1 game here. But I don't know so much about the mechanics. I mean, we didn't meditate at all, and we didn't really. I mean, the repair counters didn't really come into play, and I don't think you monstrous at all in the match.
Well, I didn't really.
Oh no, you did Bantha Herd.
Yeah, I did.
Bantha Herd, and then you just basically killed
blew
me.
you out.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot more fun, and I think not. Maybe this is just a set where you don't really build around the mechanics so much, and maybe that was our mistake in the exhibitions, is that we were like, all right, here's our monstrous deck, and here's our repair deck, and here's our meditate deck, and maybe it's just not meant to be built around that way. Maybe you're mostly meant to just, have good stuff in your colors. You're like, all right, on these colors, I'm going to take good stuff, and if it has monstrous, great. If it has meditate, then great, whatever, So we'll see. And as we go into the next thing, which will be a draft. So now that we're very familiar with the set, we've done the seals, the exhibitions, we'll be doing a draft next, and we'll see how that goes. Should be very interesting.
Let's see what happens.